Well, here we are again, people, and welcome to yet another session of my cult video reviews. I know I haven't done one in a while. I've been meaning to get around to it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to post this. I had a problem with some of my other videos. I made this video with some of my other Godzilla movies, my third part in that series, and YouTube wouldn't let me post it for some reason. Like, it wasn't... every time I post it, I tried to post it a few times, and I think what happened, there was like an error or something. It would upload, or right when it finished uploading, it'd be internal server error like 506 or something. So I can't post that. I might redo it in the future once I get some more Godzilla movies, because there were only like 4 movies there. But right now I'm going to go back to doing horror movies for this review, instead of doing any of those kaiju Godzilla movies. So, today, like I said I would a while ago, there was a movie in my zombie movie series where I talk about like all my zombie movies, and there were a few that I said I hadn't watched yet, but I was just pointing out that I owned them. So now I'm going to address each of those individually in their own reviews. So without further ado, this is Land of the Dead, George A. Romero's Land of the Dead. Now, it wasn't as good as the older movies, and that's one of the reasons I'm not sure if I'm interested in seeing his new movie, Diary of the Dead. Because I would prefer to remember Romero as that classic cult director who directed all of those old zombie movies that everyone loves. But right now, even though his newer movies are good, like this one was okay, it's not my favorite, he's going downhill. And it's gradual. I don't think he'll reach bottom for a very long time to come, but eventually he will hit that spot. And he's a great director, but the more and more he becomes closer in with Hollywood, like I noticed with this movie, it's not so low budget anymore, and because of that, I didn't think it was as good. The low budget movies, the ones with the more minuscule plots, are always the best. And this one, he had all of this stuff going on. It's not that it wasn't good, it's just that it doesn't have the same feel as his other movies, which is why one of the reasons I don't want to see Diary of the Dead. I don't think I'm going to get Diary of the Dead for a while yet. I know it sounds strange, but I would just like to remember Romero as that older director, along with Fulci. I don't want to remember him in this era. I want to remember him just like I was angry at Return of the Living Dead Necropolis for ripping off the Return of the Living Dead series because it wasn't technically part of the series. I feel that way about George Romero with his newer movies in comparison to his older movies. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and start talking a bit about the actual movie instead of what I thought about it. I'll just talk about it a bit. So yeah, pretty much it's just a story. The dead have risen. It's not going back to the very beginning. It's like we come into the story where all this stuff has already happened, and there is this group of people. It's like most of the civilization has been wiped out, but except for this group of people who are living in this hotel in this area around the hotel, and all that area is guarded by military, the remaining military. And farther away, there is this one zombie who is smarter than the others, and I think in the credits his name is Big Daddy or something. But, yeah, so he's smarter than the other ones. He's sort of like Bub from the Day of the Dead. And so, yeah, he's smarter. He understands sort of what situations he's in. So he rounds up other zombies. Other zombies start to follow him, realizing that he's unique, and they're actually able to, like, sort of plan an attack. And he teaches them some of them how to use weapons and stuff, which is really cool. It's sort of a bit like what the movie we're making is, Year of the Dead. We got a poster for it right back there. But yeah, I didn't like it was cool and all, but you know, I don't really I know you don't notice it, but he used a lot of green screen, and just the principle of using green screen just sort of angers me a little bit, because he's using more and more advanced technology, and I just feel like I always like to think of him as just sort of, you know, that guy who makes these really successful zombie movies on a very, very low budget. And even if it's just too Hollywood now. He's gone down that path that I know, well, he may not have gone down that path, but it's just, it might sound strange. In a way, I'm shunning it because it's old, it's newer. It's not one of the older movies. It's not part of the original trilogy. It's branching off in a new thing. But, you know, that's cool. It's okay. But, I don't like them as much as I like the older movies. That's just my opinion. So, on with my other movies that I need to review. Next one is Dawn of the Living Dead. Catch my next video for that. See you guys.